make it a better place. It'll take creation.
Hi everybody, this is Tina. Welcome to my video today, you guys. I have been MIA this last week because we had my grandmother's funeral services and I had family in town all week. So I'm just now getting back to it. I have a few more Christmas projects for you guys, and then I'm going to be jumping into the brand new Occasions catalog. And you can head over to my website by clicking in the YouTube description down below. It'll take you to my coordinating blog post, and I'll have a little bit of information about the new Occasions catalog and how to get that from me if you need one. So I wanted to jump in and do a card here that is inspired by my Erin Condren Life Planner. I saw a cover, and maybe I'll pop in a photo right here. That's the cover I saw. I really wanted it this year and I just never got around to ordering it, and so I thought, well, why not make a card with this, with the same kind of design or same thought process, because we have this stamp in the holiday catalog. And then I was on the Erin Condren website looking for that photo so that I could put it in here for you guys, and I saw that they have cards exactly like this that you can get with that. Instead of it being the cover of the planner, you could get cards, and I was like, oh my god, that is genius because it is such a beautiful design. So I'm just starting off with this craft cardstock. The craft cardstock is a little bit thicker than like normal designer paper, or it just has a different finish to it, so I feel like it can hold water or moisture a little bit better. So then I just took my Versamark ink pad and I inked this stamp up, and then I'm gonna come in here and I'm trying to line it up the best I can. I feel like it might be off a little bit. We'll see when we put the embossing powder on. But because this is such a large stamp, I'm really pressing down. If you're very careful, you can rock it a little tiny bit. And what I mean by rock is, here's another stamp. If you have your stamp straight down, this has ink on it, and you move it around like this, that's considered rocking it. If you rock it a lot, you may get the edges of your stamp on the paper, but if you're very gentle and very careful, you can do that to make sure that you're getting everything covered. So let's see how well this covered and how straight it is. It's pretty good. So what I'm going to do is bring my white embossing powder over here. So now that we have that part, let me zoom in and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. This is all heat set and it's in white, which looks beautiful on the craft. But I have a piece of acetate here. It's a little hard to see, but I have that acetate right there. We're going to take the garden green and I'm just going to smash this down in here just to get enough ink. This was recently re-inked, so it's pretty juicy. And then what I'm going to do is just take, you can just take water and a spritzer. I'm taking some of this smooch spray that just is like a little bit of a shimmer. If you have anything that is liquid, if it has shimmer, that's great. If it doesn't, no worries. I just want something, we just want something down here that is going to get this ink moving. I'm trying not to get this all over my hands. I'm just getting all of that ink flowing, and I want to get a pretty good coverage on the acetate. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to flip this over and press it down. Pick it up, press it down, pick it up, press it down, pick it up, press it down. Okay, so then I want all of the white part covered. So up here I notice it needs a little bit more. Okay, so I had noticed that I had gotten this dot up here of ink, and so what I did is just around, I picked it up and smashed it down a little bit so that some of these ink splots would come around it, so it would just even it out a little bit more. So then you just take a paper towel and we're gonna wipe off the white. It's not going to be perfect. That green is still going to get on there a little bit, but for the most part, it looks pretty good. So now we can take our heat tool and I'm going to dry it again, and then I'll come back and I'll show you the finished card. Okay, so you can see this piece right here, which I think it looks so great. It looks just like that Erin Condren cover and the card set that she has. I'm going to add some foam to this card. And partly that's because I just want it to be sturdy. There's a lot of moisture on this card and it's warped, and I used the heat tool and so that warped it some, and I just feel like by using some foam tape. Okay, so now I want to do a couple finishing touches. I did this in a different color and I'm going to show you in 1 minute the other color that I did. But I feel like this needs a little bit of a finishing touch. So what I'm going to do is just go around the card in certain places and add little white dots. So here's the card. I went ahead and I added some stitching around the outside. I can attach this to a white card base. It's just on a onto a white card front. It's just on a card base. So then I had made this one in red with some sequins, but I just feel like every time I do watercoloring with red, I feel like it just looks like blood, which then makes me feel like it's a creepy card. So anyways, I would love to know which one you love better. I really love the green one. I feel like it turned out really well. And I feel like you could even add some holly from the holly punch, and it would look good. See, I can't leave it alone. I should probably just leave it alone, but I just want to keep adding things to it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. I'll be back tomorrow with another Christmas card. And then I have some Christmas items I need to finish up, the kids' treats for school and teacher gifts, and I'll be sharing that all this week with you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful December, and I will talk to you guys later.